Friday the 13th, Jason Takes Manhattan was Paramount's desperate attempt at making a comeback with the series. They tried to take the franchise in a radically new direction in The New Blood, pitting Jason Voorhees against a female with Carrie-like powers, who was originally meant to be Jason's new rival, replacing Tommy Jarvis. As we all know, this idea didn't bring the success Paramount wanted, so they decided it was time to take the series in another direction, again. Before Jason would go to hell, and eventually space, he would first have to make it through Manhattan.
You don't understand, there is a maniac trying to kill us. Welcome to New York.
That being said, let's take a look at things you probably didn't know about Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan.
Shh, did you hear that?
Number 1. Kane Hodder says that shooting this film is responsible for some of his most fond memories as Jason Voorhees. Shooting in Times Square was a blast, and he tried to stay in character the entire time because spectators were watching the movie being filmed and he didn't want to ruin their perception of Jason being a real threat. Number 2. Writer Rob Hedden wanted more of the movie to take place in New York City, and had written scenes that took place at Madison Square Garden, the Brooklyn Bridge, and the Empire State Building. But Paramount Pictures pissed on his parade, saying that the budget wasn't big enough for him to spend that much time in New York. So he rewrote the script to include more time on the boat rather than in New York. Number 3. In the diner scene near the end of the film, you can see a beefy fellow in the diner getting ragdolled at the hands of Jason Voorhees. This man is Ken Kirzinger, a protege of Kane Hodder. In a bit of irony, Kirzinger would later go on to take on the role of Jason Voorhees in Freddy vs. Jason. Number 4. Originally, Lar Park Lincoln was meant to reprise her role as Tina Shepard. After all, with Tommy Jarvis out of the picture, Tina was going to be Jason's new rival. However, Park Lincoln wanted more money than what she was paid for her participation in The New Blood, and Paramount told her that a raise wasn't in the budget. When she refused to return, Paramount decided to scrap the original idea and the Tina character entirely. They had a new script written and took the series in a completely different direction. Number 5. Just like many other entries in the Friday the 13th series, a fake name was used during production. This time, the film was being called Ashes to Ashes, and in the script, Jason's character was called Ethan. Number 6. In order to promote the film, Jason Voorhees was a guest on the Arsenio Hall show. Yes, Jason Voorhees was actually on a talk show. And no, he didn't talk.
So what's next, man?
Number 7. Once again, this film was originally meant to be an end to the franchise. In early drafts of the script, Jason was going to be completely melted down by the toxic waste, and his soul would seemingly be set free. This ending was changed in case a sequel would ever be made. Number 8. The epic boxing match between Jason Voorhees and Julius was originally meant to take place in Madison Square Garden, but it wasn't in the budget. Number 9. There was originally going to be a scene in which Jason kicks a dog after he arrives at the dock and the dog won't stop barking at him. However, actor Kane Hodder felt that this was going too far, so they decided to axe the scene. Number 10. Jason vomiting at the end of the movie isn't a special effect. Kane Hodder drank a ton of water before shooting the scene and was able to make himself throw up on cue. So, that's it for this list of things you didn't know about Jason Takes Manhattan. We hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Until next time, talkers.